guys! So today, somebody requested that I do a reading on Aespa and Aespa's new comeback. And originally, I wasn't sure if I was going to do this reading, just because I wasn't sure how many people would actually be very interested in that. But I do know that very recently, Karina of Aespa found herself in a little bit of controversy regarding the South Korean president election, which I have my opinions on, but I'm not going to voice them here. I don't think that that is a reflection of the entire group. And obviously, I'm not Korean, so I don't know the full story there. But yeah, this is not the place for opinions on those sorts of things. But yeah, that happened. And I was kind of interested more to see how this would affect their comeback. Because a lot of people turned very quickly on Aespa. I feel like even fans of Aespa themselves turned on Aespa pretty fast with this. I've been seeing a lot of like Mai's kind of turn OT3. But I don't know. It just seems like this really shook up Aespa in a pretty significant way. You know, maybe not as big as Kiss of Life, but definitely has affected them. Probably more than SM would like to admit. So I kind of want to see more so how the recent controversies is going to affect their comeback, rather than just looking at their comeback by itself. And maybe this will interest you guys a little bit more. Yeah, I kind of want to see, like, them specifically Karina, because the controversy was involving her. So I'm kind of interested to see how she is feeling about this recent comeback. Is she nervous to come back given, like, the controversy? Does she not really care? Does she feel like it's squashed? Like, I kind of want to look more at her, but I'm going to look at all of the members. Forgive me, I'm not, like, super familiar with Aespa, so I don't know their age order. Nor do I know, like, their position, so I don't even know who the leader is. I do know Aespa. I've heard their songs before. I watched their debut, but I'm not, like, a big fan, so I don't know, like, their age order or anything, or their positions. So I'm just going to do this in whatever order, starting with Karina. Probably going to do Karina, Winter, Giselle, and Ningning. So, yeah. And I'll pull a card for each girl, read that, see how that goes, and then we'll go to 3-card pulls to see about the comeback. All right. So, let's see. This is Karina. Okay, burdened. She's burdened. Winter. Okay. Giselle. And Ningning. Okay, so I'm going to jump ahead to Karina. Karina is the 10 of Wands. She's feeling very burdened. Any implication that, like, she wouldn't care about, like, the controversy or anything that has happened, that's totally not true. She is thinking a lot about it, potentially even overthinking it. I just see her really, like, struggling. I wonder if she's gotten a little reprimanded by her company or, like, her team for this. I just see a lot on her. She has a lot of pressure on her. It's almost like the people around her, like her team and whatnot, are pressuring her to, like, do more. It's almost like using practicing as a means of punishment. You have to practice more. as a way to punish her. That's almost what it feels like. It just feels like there's a lot of responsibilities on her, more so than usual. And yeah, she's just carrying a very heavy, heavy burden. There's a lot on her shoulders, a lot on her back. Winter is the Wheel of Fortune. That's a pretty good sign for her, honestly. She is kind of in this kind of good luck era. Interesting. Winter seems a little, forgive me, almost a little spiritual or even like witchy in a way. I'm just getting that kind of vibe that I almost see her like, well, it's in the stars that we're gonna do good, so we're gonna do good. Like I know that sounds like kind of weird and crazy, but like I kind of feel that for her. I'm kind of getting that vibe that she genuinely just thinks that like, well, we're already successful and good things happen to us anyways, so we're gonna continue to have good things happen to us because that's just fate, that's destiny. Like, it's very much like things happen how they happen for a reason. She's not, I don't sense any bit of worry from her at all. Giselle's the Seven of Swords. Out of everybody here, I see her the most, what's the right word? I see her the most like angry. I get a feeling of anger when I am in her energy. I don't think the rest of them are angry. So Karina just seems burdened by it. Winter is just like, everything is fine. Everything is okay. And I'll go ahead and jump into Ningning because Ningning's the Four of Cups. That's all about boredom. And honestly, apathy. Like, she doesn't really care one way or another. Very interesting, honest to God. Like, they have very interesting energies. Giselle's the only one that feels almost like angry about things. I'm gonna have to let me pull for clarification. I want to pull clarification for Karina. I'll just pull for all of them. I'll just do 3 card clarifications for all of them. So let's start with Karina. Well, I'll tell you this. The reason why she's feeling burdened is because of a specific person. There's a specific person in her team, in her management, that is being extra harsh on her. The Four of Pentacles is reversed. That's almost like giving and like generosity. Think of it almost like charity. And then the Sun is here, which can either mean nostalgia or just like positivity. Interesting. I almost see her like, if I donate to something good, will that help? I don't know what train of thought this is. It's almost like somebody wants her to donate like a large sum of money to something to kind of balance out the negativity she's received. It would be like, you know how Jimin once donated to like a school or whatever. He donated money to like schools in Busan, I think. They were like elementary schools. I almost see her doing something like that. Like donating money to like kids. I'm getting an almost like childish kind of energy from it. So it tells me that it has something to do with kids. I guess it could also be like orphanages or maybe like a children's hospital. But I see somebody wanting her, or maybe she herself is wanting to donate to kind of counteract the negativity. Very, it's a very interesting train of thought. But there is somebody here that's kind of holding power over her, that I am a little concerned about, because this person is not a necessarily good person. I can just, because they're very much just like, you have to do this thing because you ruined our image, you ruined your image and your group's image, so now you have to do this. It's very like, very strict. Very, very strict. Let's look at Winter. Get a little bit of clarification on her. When I tell you this girl's in her own little fucking world, she's in her own little world. Like, look, the Hermit, that, the Five of Swords, that's about, like, removing yourself from, like, arguments and fighting and, like, confrontation. And the Eight of Wands is reversed. That's all about slowing down, halted progress. She's completely distanced herself from all of it. I don't know if this is, like, a fight or flight reflex. She's completely pulled out. She's like not even connected to like anybody or anything. The girls, the music, the company. She is quite literally in her own world, in her own head. She's a very interesting person. Huh. Okay. Let's look at Giselle. Queen of Swords is reversed. Empress is reversed. Huh. And then an unequal exchange. Putting more in than what you're getting. I think... Who's the Queen of Swords? Is that her? I don't think that's her, but the Empress being reversed, that's like a lack of sensitivity. I will tell you, Giselle puts in a lot to the group. Like, I don't know if any of the girls have like writing credits or producing credits. I wouldn't be surprised if Giselle did have like writing credits and like a lot of producer credits. I just see her putting in a lot more work and not getting the benefits for it. It's like if somebody was practicing really, really hard or like doing extra things for the company. So if they need you to like be on a talk show, like a variety show, you're the one to go on it, right? Or like if they need somebody to do a photo shoot or a brand deal, you're the one they pick. And you're happy to do it and you're glad to do it. But then come comeback time, you get like 2 lines. It's giving something similar to that. Like, she's putting in a lot for the group and doesn't get her benefits from it. She sees no benefits from it. That's why she's angry. I will tell you this, none of them really give a single fuck about the controversy. None of them really care about the controversy. She's angry because of other things. It's like if she's like, yeah, whatever, but let's focus on the fact that I am getting crumbs. this comeback. Like, oh yeah, that sucks, Karina did that, but like, let's focus on this. Because I'm pissed. It's kind of funny. Honestly, it's kind of iconic of her. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm still confused by the Queen of Swords. Hold on, let me... Yeah, I just see her really angry and emotionally distant from the company. I almost see her like, why am I even still here? Guys, I wouldn't be surprised if Giselle gets like just this comeback. I would not be surprised. And I honestly, when do they resign? When do they resign for like, when are their 7 years up? Is it soon? If it's soon, watch out for Giselle, man. I don't know if she'll resign. I just see her like at her wit's end. She's like ready to like throw the towel in. Because she's getting paid dust. She's getting paid literal dust for all the shit that she's been doing. Okay, let's look at Ningning. She was literally the I don't give a fuck card. So, let's look at that. Wow. Okay. Well, I just see her kind of distant from everybody. Interesting how it's 4, 4, and then 3. I don't know. I see her very distant from the others, emotionally. And I honestly see like a little bit of like gossiping and jealousy happening amongst them. The thing with Ningning though is that she has the 7 of Cups here, which means there's like multiple options in front of her. Somebody's giving her like more opportunities and more like options and things to do. You know what's funny? It's almost like whatever they don't give Giselle, they're giving to Ningning. Which is kind of like... And when I tell you she doesn't really care about that, she doesn't really care about that. Do these girls like each other? I am so sorry to fans of Aespa. I don't know how much these girls get along with each other. I just feel like there's a lot of competition and jealousy between them that I think it's hard for them to connect to each other on an emotional level. I will tell you this, they don't see each other as family. Maybe they see each other as friends. I see them seeing each other more as coworkers than anything. Because they definitely don't see each other as a family. With Giselle having 10 of Cups reversed and Ningning having the 4 of Wands reversed, those are both family cards. They're both reversed. So, and with the 3 of Cups being reversed, that's all about jealousy and gossip and a competitive nature. I just see Ningning getting more opportunities because of the other girls. It's almost like the other girls get in trouble, and so like when they get in trouble, all of their stuff goes to her. Okay, well, that was interesting. I want to look at the comeback specifically. I want to see how successful their comeback's going to be after the controversies that have happened. And if you're interested, I can do like a relationship reading between these girls to see if they like each other or not. I don't know how interested anybody would be in that, but I will. I'll do it. if you're interested. I just don't see a very strong connection. It's not an emotional connection between them. Let me put it that way. The connection between them has no emotion behind it. Okay. This is for their comeback. Fans are going to be split on it. I think all of, like, I think the general public will be split on it too. Very 50-50 of people who like it and people who don't. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's like international fans like it, but Korean fans don't, or Korean fans like it, but international fans don't. Could be something like that too. I do see them putting in a lot of work, like the girls specifically. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if some of them have writing credits, producing credits, choreography credits somewhere in here in this comeback. 8 of Cups though. I don't know. I mean, when it comes to the music, they're more connected to it. I do think that, I mean, all in all, it's going to be successful. I see attention put on them. So, when I say that, like, Aespa could do anything and their comebacks would still be successful, I mean that. Like, the song is going to release, people are going to, like, praise them and like them for it, and then any controversy is going to get swept under the rug, essentially. Especially because the controversy in question is a picture. You know what I mean? And that's very easy for fans and companies to kind of dismiss. Right? It's like one picture that's easy for people to look past. Like, I quite literally see people putting a blind eye to the controversy. So if is the controversy going to affect them? No, it's not. It's not going to affect the comeback. I think Karina is a little affected by it, and I think she's being punished behind closed doors for it. But I don't think it's actually going to affect the comeback at all. I think they're still going to have a lot of attention on them anyways. I mean, it's Aespa. They're an SM group, so, like, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I see fans almost like, war is over. Like, I kind of see fans being able to, like, put the controversies to rest. Like, they don't have to fight about it anymore because everyone's kind of forgotten about it. Yeah, the ones. I wonder if the comeback's gonna be a little more. I wonder if it's gonna have more of like a sexy vibe to it, like less of their usual just kind of following their concept. I feel like it might diverge a little bit. I think they're gonna go for kind of a sexier vibe. Because the Page of Pentacles is reversed too. Like, pages are all like younger energy. With it being reversed, tells me it's almost like an older, more mature. I think it's gonna be a more mature sound. Or, I don't know. You know when like girl groups do like sexier like R&B, like people like hype that shit up. It's kind of giving that. Lover's card is reversed. Yeah, I mean, I do still see people split on it, though. Like, I see I genuinely do see like splits on it. I don't know if that's the song itself or just people not wanting to support it because of what happened. I will say fans have become just the slightest bit less loyal because of this. It's almost like, not that they aren't going to support them, it almost is giving, okay, you have hurt me by this, so I'm going to keep that in my back pocket, right? I'm going to forgive, move on, forget about it, but if something happens again, that's it, right? Like, it's giving, you burned me, I'm going to keep it in the back of my mind. So I see fans almost like, okay, this is fun, we're having fun, this comeback's good, but I see kind of a looming, like, in the background. Like, the controversy's still kind of in the back of people's heads, despite the fact that they're going to just kind of sweep it under the rug and kind of turn a blind eye to it. I do see it still in the back of fans' heads, in the sense that if any of the Aespa members do anything else to kind of signify the same thing, it's going to reopen again. The controversy is going to reopen again. Well, I don't know how much that gave you guys. I don't know how much you guys are going to like that. Don't come for me. I'm only saying what I see in the cards, okay? It's all alleged. None of it's real. Tarot's fake. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Um, but if you did like this, then please subscribe. And if you want a personalized reading from me about anything, it could be about literally anything you want it to be about, then head over to my Etsy page because I am now selling readings on there. Yeah, and I'll read anything you want me to about yourself and your life. But yeah, if you guys like this, then leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!